Hey everyone, hopefully you can hear me. I'll just give that a second to... Yep, okay, I'm live. Oh, hey, so yep, hey everyone. I had just a strange thing happen to me. So I was starting up the game and I did my usual broadcasting because obviously I do a direct broadcast on the PlayStation 5's broadcasting app, system, whatever. And then it was like, oh no, we can't broadcast this game. Broadcasting this game is prohibited. I was like, no, it's not. I was streaming this game earlier. So I'm not sure what was going on with that. But it's now obviously working. Basically, I just restarted PlayStation 5 and started streaming. Restarted PlayStation 5, opened up the game, hit the stream thing, and it's working fine now. I don't know why it was doing that. But anyway, obviously I am back with Mass Effect from the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Just gonna check what. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna go do Rex's mission. Where am I going for that? He's hiding out at a base somewhere in the Argos Rail, right? I can't pronounce that. Cluster. Now, funny enough, I wonder if this has this glitch still, where I will go do this with Rex and complete it with Rex. However, the game will still say Rex wishes he was there, as if I hadn't taken him. Hang on 1 sec. Sorry about that. I just tried to take a drink, and I was not able to suck the straw. But I loosened the cap, and it was working. I was able to do it properly. Okay, so where are we going? There's only one system, so Hydra. Better not hail it. So I was doing that way. I was actually forgetting that Harvey Squid streams. Was going to stream Army today. I got quite happy to watch that, but they're having tech issues.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Goku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Moor. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Okay, well, obviously I'll take care of that in a little bit. But now, as you said, Hobby Squid was going to stream Okami, and there's a tech issue with the microphone when they're streaming that. Basically, the microphone goes crackly on that game, and apparently it's specifically for that game. So they're playing Hollow Knight now, which wasn't a game I was interested in watching, so I thought I would duck out and come stream some more Mass Effect, which is my original plan earlier anyway, so it's not a real issue. Just out of the two, I think I would prefer Okami, but for obvious tech issue problems, they're playing Hollow Knight, which is fine. Just like I said, not a game for me, so here I am with Mass Effect. So zoom out.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. An emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Okay, well, this wasn't what I was thinking of, but I guess this is the... Let's see... Oh, I still want yours. And I still need some more of yours, so I've got your two, got yours, so it's just these three. And I imagine I'm close with Liara, so I'll probably just... Once I got hers, I'll go with Garrus for a bit, and obviously Rex. Trophy for that, Medal of Exploration 3. So obviously that means I've done enough exploration already. Map. Got 2 anomalies. Oh, I guess that's the one I want to go to, but this is the one I'm going to go to first. Map. Oh, whoops. Something else here.
There is the wreckage. I do not see any survivors.
Yeah, there's a trap!
bursting for those. Oh, that's something I haven't checked. I just realised. I imagine that I shouldn't have that many points on Rex already, so you can probably use upgrade. Yes, you can. Cool. Get stasis. I can disable this or anything, can I? Nope, it's literally just... That's fair enough. Being a grassy world for where I need to find. So obviously I've done this game before, so I vaguely remember what it looks like. And this could be it. It's not. Huh. Is that all the worlds there are? There's however spots on here, is there? Oh, there is. It's very well hidden. This could be it. Yeah, I'm not sure now. I guess we'll find out though. Reminds me. Squad. Okay. That looks like a pyramid, okay? Oh, I know. I forgot to look up. I forgot to look up the remaining keeper locations. this? Nothing, it's just basically a pyramid. Alright, fair enough. I don't know if you can hear it or not on the microphone. Sometimes whenever I've looked at over my old videos, I'm not sure if you, because right now someone is upstairs using the exercise bike. No, not exercise bike, walking machine. Sometimes I don't notice it when I know someone is using it, and obviously I'm streaming right now. But so I don't think I've ever usually noticed it on the recordings. But I always obviously worry about it. Oh, 1 second, I just got a message. Sorry about this. Oh, okay. It was just so t-shirt maker called Coinbox Tees. Coinbox Tees? Have I just got that right? Coinbox Tees. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. They were showing off a new design for a t-shirt they've got coming out, or the blueprint of the design, I suppose. Technically is correct. Sketch is the word. It looks like it's going to be a Final Fantasy VII calf, made calf design, and obviously I put a comment saying, oh, I wanted it, and they liked my they liked my response to it, as it were. Oh, you know what? I think it might be a bit too late. Oh, no, it's not. Of course, it's not too late. Rex, do I have? I feel like I had one for you. Maybe not. Huh. I like that you can. I've got heavy armor Krogan, but he can't wear the heavy armor Krogan. Is that because I haven't got the right? What would that be then? Combat armor, probably. Yes. Okay. So I get him. I'll get him the heavy armor afterwards.
This is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
I said grassy. What I actually technically must have meant was deserty. Sandy. Whatever.
Look out!
Get down!
jeez. Oh boy, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Charging up.
All patched up.
Oh jeez.
Lost shield.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Shotgun has not been my friend. So, main gun.
Kill 'em all.
Oh boy. Still a couple left. I should be fine though. Should be, is the hope. Damn it, Rex!
Negative contacts, Commander.
Ah, jeez. I can't open it. Hang on. If I can't open it just yet, is this like I can use to open it? Like a key? Like, it might have been nice to have told me this game. Ah, crap. so far, I can't open it. I don't think... I certainly couldn't have opened it. Alright, just a sec. Just in case there is something I'm missing. Alright, okay. Do. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. Okay, so I need someone with decryption, and apparently if you leave and return, the decryption goes down, which means my best bet would be, I think my best bet would be Tally. So we will leave, come back to the space. Do I should examine? Yeah. Can I just skip? Don't need to see this again. Okay, I can't. Yeah, you've got quite good decryption. Nope, get back in. Oh, whoops. I've done that in a while. See if this has worked out for the best. There's a door here somewhere. Still too low on that one. But the wall safe should have gone down. what I need. I only need the wall safe. Yeah, there we go. So
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
let me just check the journal. What's it say? Okay, it doesn't say anything. I know in the past it definitely said like Rex wishes he was there to recover it. Even though you know I've taken Rex with me, which is a weird bug, I think. The downside, obviously, I complete this mission without Liara, so it means I need to do some more of her, which I'm fine with because I like Liara, but it just means I would have had, one less mission to worry about with her. Didn't level up, did we? Oh, we did. Cool. Actually, in which case, what's that done? Yep, there we go. I couldn't bother to do that with not what I meant to do. Equipment. Oh, I can't have heavy armor. I lose a bit of damage, but I would gain additional heat sink and accuracy. But I'd actually rather just keep what I've got for now. Squad. Combat armor. I think that means I'm still, one short. Alright. Okay, journal. I wonder. Probably not, but we'll just check anyway. At the very least, Rex might have something new to say. Even if no one else does. Because obviously I just did Rex's, well, it's not technically loyal, not technically a loyalty mission, but, you know, let's face it, he trusts Shepard more after this.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Where am I going? Where am I going? This is the left.
Shepard,
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm no hero. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Dismissed, Chief.
I figured Rex would be the only one that had anything new to say, because, again, that was Rex's,
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone, but what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, ma'am.
I actually forgot. I forgot this conversation happened.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
No, the exact same. Right. Think you'll have anything new to say, but we'll just check all the same.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And
barely
after this
done
is all
anything.
over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay, so we've got the first bar of Paragon filled out already. That's good. What else? Oh, well, yeah, I've got points, haven't I? Oh yeah, I wanted that. I'll throw one more into Spectre training. I'm as charming as I can be at the moment. Oh no, hang on. Save. I will get back to the story missions at some point. I just want to get these other ones done because A, I get to level up a bit, and B, I know that there are Paragon options I can choose, but I need higher Paragon for it. So the more time I spend out here doing other things than trying to raise my Paragon level, the better. Actually, I just realised I actually forgot to note where I'm going for Garrus's mission. Journal. The Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. Okay. Oh, bollocks. Where is it? Oh yeah, I should have also more points for you too. Let's see. Let's give you some more shields would be nice, but I think I want to work on your just realised obviously Garrus as well would be nice. Nothing for him at the moment. Maybe I can buy him some more armor at some point.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
We'll take him in, drop him off with the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Salarian. You owe the Commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus, but you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
That was actually kind of funny. Is that his body? Even though he turned into... So that's Garrus's not loyalty mission done. That's not a door I can open. else in here? Oh, well, yeah, I guess this was the exit. Oh, hang on. Just get a bit more comfortable. And saving.
Commander, how are you?
Oh, you've got nothing to say about that. Okay.
Shepard?
Rex?
Let's see. What can I do instead? Okay, so Voyager cluster is where I'm going to go for that. It was this one. There are no other ones here, so I think it was this one because I think I always remembered if it was Amazon. Here it is. Let's see. I want Liara, and I guess I'll take Rex. Hang on. Not what? Yeah. English. It was supposed to be. Not sure why my water bottle's been acting like that, but whatever. Map. So we got anomaly, research facility, research. Well, I could just go straight and then roll round. Let's see what that's about first. Okay, this pyramid has something on it, but the last one didn't. How many of those have I got? I've got 3 out of 7, so at some point I should look up to see where the remaining ones are.
On my way.
Right, yeah, duh. Oh, right, yeah. Oh god, I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. I was stuck.
Make sure that doesn't happen again.
Clear.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
I can't remember if we find the guy dead here or not.
Ready.
Okay, we'll take care of those in a minute.
Go, go, go!
Let's head to that next base, Shepard. This is my kind of mission.
Damn it. That is something I kind of... That is one of the things that I do sometimes go for when I make Shepard characters, is I'll get the hacker one instead, because then I can just hack into things quickly if I need to.
Let's get moving.
Yeah, there he is. Fair enough. I couldn't remember if he died or not. I was like 90% sure he did.
Sure that doesn't happen again.
Some payback. Perimeter clear. I guess Cerberus found him after all.
Maybe put some more into that afterwards. Ooh. I'd lose a bit of shields. Oh, I lose quite a bit of shield. Damage protection would go up quite nicely, and I would get a bit of tech, but you know what? Sometimes the Yeah, I'd rather keep Bark on then. What about Liara? Oh wow, I've been at this for an hour already. Not a complaint, just, you know, time flies when you're having fun and all that. Okay, don't imagine I've got anything new. But I always like to check just in case. I'm assuming there's nothing else. Oh, hang on. Okay, so we'll go do that in a second then. The only person I know probably does have conversations is Caden, but I'm avoiding that.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Yep,
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Right, so for this next one, just because she's got a higher decryption, I'll take Tali with me, but I still want to get the Liara trophy, so I will take her with me as well. And then obviously it's Rex and hang on. Where am I going? Columbia system. Okay. Which is within the Voyager. Cool. Yeah, this wasn't here before. Go put a stop to put a stop to Cerberus once and for all. Once and for all. No, we're not. Zoom out. See some oil there I can get, but I'm just going to leave it. I want to go to the Cerberus. Well, I want to do this anomaly first, but then I want to go straight to the Cerberus base. Someone is hiding. Jeez. I wonder how involved the elusive man is at this point. Because I know he technically runs Cerberus. But if Cerberus is a rogue underground alliance group, it's kind of weird that he would be involved, because he doesn't seem like the alliance type. Get some more gel. No good for me, but let's just see what it was. Oh yeah, that wasn't what I was thinking of, but that's fine. Give you as much dampening as decryption as possible. Okay, so that's it then. Is that it for the mission? Yep, that would seem to be it for the mission. Let's see. Wait, what? Something is still... No, I already did that. That's the only thing I can do in here. Ow. Okay, I'm just going to go check the journal again. Well, I know what's going on both, but I want... Where's the mission I was just looking at? Oh, the hostage. Where is it? In the Hades Gamma Cluster. Okay.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you gonna do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
I'm sure they will. And I totally forgot where I was going now. Hades Gamma Cluster, I think. Shoot, I actually forget which one it was. Hang on. Fartina system, okay, cool. See if I can get.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Shit. I can't move. Okay, where's the bomb? Where's the bomb? Shit. Where's the fucking bomb? Okay, hang on a minute. Where the fuck is this bomb? What's the name of this? Oh, for God's sake, it is. Hang on, I don't know if I've got enough time now. Because I couldn't get through the fucking door. Now we're just past the road. Past it.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all gonna regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What, we're supposed to trust you? Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth, I promise that.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
A 5th Fleet cruiser will be by shortly to pick you and the prisoners up.
Cool. Oh, I don't need that anyway. So I got the Asari trophy I only needed, so I can just focus on Rex and Garrus. That's the exit to the Normandy. Apparently there's something else I can look at in here, but no, I can't find it. So yep, let's just go back to the Normandy. those to do at some point as well.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
I got the right area. I'm just gonna check now. Oh, I was not right. So it's the Horsehead Nebula and Stronia system. Cool. Where is it? I can't land, so it's not that one. Can't land, so it's not that one. Why show a picture if the other ones don't show a picture? Oh, hang on. Okay, there we go. So I need Garrus and I need Rex. And then once I get their trophies, I just basically stick with Tali just because she has a higher decryption for things, and then whoever else I like, because Tali is probably my better chance of decrypting things. Okay, there's a few anomalies. No, cancel. Been meaning to say that I'll probably try to find some time next week to play probably The Last of Spider-Man, maybe some .hack GU Volume 3, but I don't know when exactly, because obviously I still want to play more of this. But obviously I still would like to have a palette change, as it were. Alright, I have this feeling it's going to be another Fresh and More, but I can't remember. So I'm just going to be more focused on getting the anomalies rather than the mineral deposits. I can't remember if they have any real use in this game or not. I know in the next one they definitely do. I feel like they don't do much in this one. Go. We'll just go to the main part of the story. Not story, main part of the mission. Quest. Side quest. There we go. Shot me. Well, it could have just been a delayed missile, I guess. Ugh. I thought that was Rex. If you're not gonna let me shoot like that, don't fucking do that. They must be upstairs then. So obviously got to go take those back to the brother. I will do, but obviously I think I might as well go do a different quest first, because that's going to have me go back to the Citadel as well, which is the diplomat one. Artemis Cluster Macedon. Oh, sure, this is the right one. To be fair, now that I think about it, I don't actually need to take Garrus or Rex. I can just take them to the Citadel, and when I turn in those missions, they'll still count towards it. Map. Out of curiosity, how many of those have I got left? Half. Oh, whoops. Get back in. Oh, whoops. Come on. What the? What the? Alright, I was like, okay. I wasn't expecting that. I was a bit confused, thinking, oh, it's a hole? I don't remember it being a hole. And then obviously a fucking building appears out of nowhere. Whoa! One shot kill, apparently. Oh. Okay, well, it's not too far back, but it's annoying. Oh, I got a just one for charm now. What can I get for this anyway? Shield boost. Master shield boost, okay. What is my... Oh, that wasn't... was... Okay, cool. So you can have... Okay, I want you to have decryption. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be a point short on anything hard, but that wouldn't be too bad anyway. No, not gel. Map. That's the only annoying thing is that's got to be picked up again. I was not focusing on that at all, actually. I was sort of, I had it in my peripheral, but technically I should have been paying more attention to what the buttons were. But it's fine, obviously I got it done. Right, hopefully a fucking building doesn't come out of nowhere this time. So I've been giving it some thought about games I want to stream in the future. Now obviously this has been one I've been wanting to do for a while anyway, but there's a couple that have been on my back burner, as it were. I've still got whatever the last Tomb Raider game was called, because obviously I did the first two of the current series a few years ago now. But I still haven't got around to doing the last one, even though I sort of started it. Where the fuck's the building gone this time? Hang on, you know what? This deserves... Do 1 second. Building's gonna show up out of nowhere. So I just thought I'd do a quick little mini recording and upload that separately. So, building! That's just weird. Hopefully the stream is still going on. Hopefully the stream's still going on. Yep, the stream's still going on. Cool. Oh, wow. Holy shit! These guys are fucking tough. Where are they? Holy shit, where the fuck did that come from? Who shot me? You still alive? Not anymore. You good? You dead? I hate these fucking snipers. Actually, no, that's not been my better gun. Nope, keep pushing the drop button. I obviously want to shield boost. Technically, I must have just killed her sister. Not that I would have known it just yet, technically. But I just saw the Asari slave, and I think that must have been her. Shoot. Might be... You know what? I have any time if I just go back, come back here with... Actually, hang on a minute. Oh, no, never mind. I thought I had leveled up, but I haven't. You would have been perfect for it. drop back in with Tali. Take a quick drink as well. Oh, for God's sake, I'm still doing that thing. I need to loosen it a bit. Not that it really matters because this isn't technically the mission. I think I know what I'm going to do after I turn in these current quests. I'm going to go to one of the story missions, and I think I know which one I'm going to select as well. It's the one I think it is. It's the one with Liara's mother. The other one I actually want to... The other story mission I can currently do is obviously... Oh, so this was just bullets and money. Money's nice. Yeah, the other story mission I want to do, I know requires a lot of Paragon points if I want to do it the way I want to do it, which is more than I've currently got. But the other one should be pretty good for what I've got now. I should have enough charm, basically. Yeah, I might not even finish that mission, but I should definitely get far enough into it. Nope, it's actually worse than what I've got. You can't equip. Oh, you can equip that one. And you can't equip anything. Which, you know, technically makes sense. You have to wear that specific suit because it's the only thing that's keeping you alive after all. However, first off, oh, whoops. Cool. I just want to go check. No, I keep going down there. It's never down there. Obviously, I know why I keep doing it, because in the next games, that's where the elevator will be.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay, that's fine. That's more than what I was expecting anyway.
Never a dull moment with you, Shepard.
You ever go on any missions like ours before?
Saving the galaxy from certain destruction? No. But I've had my share of adventures.
Do you remember any that stick out?
A few. I remember one time I was hired by a Volus diplomat. What an ass.
I guess even politicians have need of mercs from time to time, huh?
Time to time. If it wasn't for politicians, I'd be out of work. They're always looking for ways to get ahead. This one was no different. He wanted me to erase his past. Get rid of an old friend who knew too much. Huh. His old friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
I can see why that might give you pause.
What? No. Alina and I were old friends. Sort of. We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first. We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
An Asari commando mercenary. That's unusual, isn't it?
I wouldn't say it's unusual. Mercs come in all shapes. Anyway, when I told Alina about the diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
So what'd you do?
Well, I wasn't going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, I let her pick the location where we'd fight. She chose some old Solarian space station overrun with mercs and smugglers. That way we didn't have to worry about hurting any innocent bystanders. Huh. She always was a bit of a softie.
What happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days I chased her through that station, used my entire store of ammunition, had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons. By the 3rd day, the station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone, life support was failing, but I had her. She'd locked herself in the med labs. She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. Then just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
I assume the Asari commando didn't make it.
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger than a Turian's right nut. So I headed back to the diplomat to give him the good news and collect my pay. But before I got halfway there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time. Now, I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve to live. At least for a bit longer.
What about the diplomat? He wanted her dead.
I told him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed. I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
And he believed you.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes. Easiest job I've ever had. A little boring, but credits are credits.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
Goodbye.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought a lot about what you've told me. About not sacrificing innocence to achieve the goal. About finding the best way through, not just the fastest. And I've been thinking about Dr. Saleon, too. I'd convinced myself that he deserved to die, but then I started thinking about why I wanted him dead. I realized it wasn't because of what he did to those people. That was part of it, but I think most of it was because he got away from me. He escaped under my watch, and I didn't like that. I let it become personal.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk?
I should get back to my duty. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Yeah, I thought so.
Ma'am?
Because obviously they are basically tied to their romance. They are, yeah, they are definitely limited on what they will say until crucial moments. So obviously the other three will... Other three? Yeah, it's free,
hey,
isn't
Shepard.
it?
Do you need something?
I should go.
See you later.
How many squads? 6, isn't it? Garrus, Rex, Ashley, Garrus, Rex, Ashley, Tali, Liara, Kaidan. Haven't missed anyone there, have I? Let's go turn in those Citadel missions. Forget that this is not
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Oh, that's why I still haven't done yet. I haven't looked up those.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away. The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
see. So one's the embassy. Try and remember what the other guy is. Sounds like it's raining here again. Which, you know, rain in Swansea. never seen that before.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
Dahlia's dead, and I know she was blackmailing you.
So the truth comes out. I hope you're not angry. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing
one trophy.
me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
I would have helped if you just told me the truth.
Perhaps you're right. I am sorry. We have trust issues in my family.
Obviously.
I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. Could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits. But I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, nope, not you. Where is... So I just got Garrus's one. Should in theory get Rex's now. Sorry. Dorian, where is it? Oh, there it is. No, wait, this isn't it. Ah, here we go. Citadel Tower. Okay.
Not too many people have free access to the tower. Even less get permission to meet the council.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Okay, there was nothing there for Rex, but that should at least take his number up a bit. I think I'm only short one for him. To be fair, I haven't been counting that much. But I think it can't be much more than that. Excuse me.
My first CSEC posting was here on the Presidium. Mostly for show, not much crime up here.
Right, I'll go down so I can go back up.
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Must be hard for you, Garrus, knowing that the person behind all this death and destruction is a Turian Spectre.
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Glad to hear it. I was losing sleep over the prospect of people not loving the Turians.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, hang on. Before I do anything, I actually need to know where I'm going. I'm like 90% sure. Okay, this is the one I want. Novaria.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
Don't come crying to me when they slice your gut open.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety, and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Trying to remember. I think it's just this one over here.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The Executive Board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Mr. Analeus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeus.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Basically, I'm only setting this up so I can go to the Peak 15, but I won't actually go as far as that this time. I'll save it for the next stream. Where the hell's the hotel bar? Ah, okay. This elevator here.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix?
They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Qian? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeas cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Ointment, but yes.
Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough, though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting. If you change your mind, I will remain here. I see no other options at present. Back again. What can this old Turian do for you today?
I've been thinking over your difficulties.
Indeed.
So if I help you, you'll help me.
Yes. You need to get into the... If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum.
You have a plan?
I do. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Not sure why this music suddenly kicked in. I feel like it should be a combat one, but I'm not in combat. And now it seems to have stopped. So I've got to go to docking bay. That's it there. So to the left basically.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Despite all that, I still end up fighting Khan. Okay, now what? Yeah, but it was there. What's this over here then?
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
To be fair, there was no real peaceful solution to that anyway, because, you know, I did the blue one, and then they still fired on me. Just, I don't think it's possible to not kill the... Oh. Oh, whoops.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my Eagles people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus. And the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. Analeus shut down SI's offices. Quiet-like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Well, I imagine you were a second wave.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Analeus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keene. I'll be waiting.
Should be able to convince what's his name, hopefully.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analeus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keene to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Analeus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits." Keene's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analeus' guilt in one package.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analeus is driving customers away.
Why don't you ask Keene directly?
I'm Analeus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I need Keene's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
All right. I'll talk to Keene and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
If these executives don't blame Ananias for provoking this, they're fools. You should eat them.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Oh, okay. I had a point I didn't realize. Oh wow, that shot me up a bit. Now that I have actually got that done. Q. So all the way down.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keene has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keene, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Cool. Okay. That, I think that is that over there. Obviously the one that's got garage on it. So I can't get lost that way. The layout on this map's not the best, if I'm honest. Okay, so keep going straight. I remember having problems with this in the past. This particular map layout.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
I think he could have helped me get a pass, but obviously I don't need that anymore.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Oh, good. That counted towards the Krogan trophy.
So that's what the Asari had in the crates.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
The Asari bitch came with a bunch of cargo. They were probably packed in those.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Look, there's the Mako. Alright, so just going to jump into the Mako, and that's pretty much going to be it for the stream today. Well, not today, because it's already past midnight, so it's more like this is going to be it for this current stream until sometime later this afternoon, so so I don't know how far I have to go. Not that far, but this is still a good place to stop the stream regardless. Right, so I'll be back sometime later today, as it were, for some more Mass Effect. But until then, bye for now.